What we're going to do is, our partner is Virginia Tech Transportation Institute, and they are going to recruit about 90 teenagers, and they're going to get those teenagers in the very beginning when they're getting their learner's permit, and we're going to keep them in the study all the way through the first 6 months of independent driving. So we're going to have all this great data about how it is they're learning how to drive and how it is they start driving when they're by themselves. So we're going to collect continuous data about the vehicle, about the teenager, about the environment that they're driving in, and then we'll take all that information, look at different things, look at behavioral risk factors, what kind of tasks are teens doing when they're driving, and what happens when they do those things. How often do they trigger risky events? Is speeding a particular problem for these particular teenagers? And then we'll get all this feedback and we'll understand better how to develop a coaching system. But for those teens who are in the study, what they get is they get the ability to relive the situations where they've made mistakes, and they get to go through it again, and they get to watch it and learn from those events. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a system in a vehicle. It'll sit up here behind the rear view mirror. And when the teenager does some kind of risky maneuver in the vehicle, say they're speeding, they swerve, they rapidly accelerate or hit the brakes hard, if there's alcohol in the vehicle, if they look away from the road for too long, what will happen is there's going to be some feedback. There will probably be some kind of an auditory cue, so something they can hear and probably something they can see. And then the video camera will record the forward scene. It's also going to record some information about what's going on in the vehicle. When the teen triggers an event, the DAS records it. Then it eventually gets downloaded through a wireless internet connection. It goes to Virginia Tech, to the Transportation Institute there, and someone will review that video, and they will watch it, and they will score it, or they will make comments about, this was good, this was particularly bad, you need to make this change in the future. Then what happens is they create essentially a report card, and they email the parent and they let the parent know that the report card is available. And then the parent and the teenager can sit down and they can watch the video and they can read the coaching tips. And the research has shown that if we give this delayed feedback, that we can actually increase the amount of experience that these teenagers get from a single event. They can actually see and they can gain experience in different ways. And data will be available even to other OEMs. So anybody can come in and take a look at the research we've done. And all of the research projects are really devoted to identifying and working on transportation safety within North America.